Heart of a lion of Simba, spin straight fire like Shinra. Ain't nobody ever outdid us. Up in the clouds, no nimbus. Got the Cardigan, we the fire force. Assassination classroom, I'm a killer course. Late Oreo, grinding, can't go for. Ain't no going back like Elite Four. Grinding for my cow sound, we can eat more. Berserk on the beat like a beach horn. 4 Dragon Balls on me, I need 3 more. And I'm still spinning fire like a Pete Moore. Co-master the Cardigan, Falco Black, and we're in for another episode of Momentum Monday. You know what we talked about last time? We talked about the show Radiant. Radiant is a show that's under the radar, and you'll know about that soon. A show that's kind of similar to Black Clover, kind of similar to Fairy Tail, but it's a show that's focusing on these classes that we have, different type of classes, a society, you know, a hierarchy and all that stuff, and how we can even the platform to a balance, equality for all, and human rights at the end of the day. It doesn't matter if you have magic power, it doesn't matter if you don't have magic power. At the end of the day, everybody's a human, and everybody's somebody that can strive to their fullest potential together. For Momentum Monday, the show we're talking about today is Ohio Sekai, good morning world, morning world. Dr. Stone. This is a show in 2019 that I looked like, and I was like, how are you going to get some Eagles, MC Square, Albert Einstein looking, you know, Japanese kid all the way from, you know, Japan that's very smart. How are you going to get this show? How are you going to pull this off? How is this going to be a show that I'm going to be interested? After the petrification, after the introduction to Tsukasa, after the Empire, and after all the stuff that happened, Dr. Stone is a show that proved that education can work in anime and you can learn. I learned a lot. I learned about seaweed. I learned about how seaweed can turn into soap. I learned about sulfuric acid. They probably taught me that in science class, but I wasn't paying attention. But when you put something in front of me that's interesting to me, and you throw a little bit of knowledge into it too, that's when I'm like, ooh, this makes sense. Hey, that's a side note. You still listen to what you gotta do in school and whatnot. But Dr. Stone is a show that's here to stay. And a show about a boy that's motivated. He's a scientist, and even as a kid, he said to his doctor, I'm going to the moon. I'm going out of space. He said to his teacher, I'm going to the moon. I'm going out of space. Teacher said, that's cool. That's a good, you know, that's some good motivation. So maybe the day you're older that can have. He said, no, I'm going today. I might be 9 years old, 10 years old, or whatever they depicted me as. I'm going today. So it shows that Senku is motivated. And we're all about motivation here at the Cardigan. So let's expand on that a little bit further and see what that means. So Senku Ishigami, which is the main character, Dr. Stone, he actually had a quote. And the quote goes a little like this. There's nothing you can't do if you try. And that's the Cardigan in a nutshell. Every single week that we talk about Momentum Monday, our main thing is about you got a goal, you want to approach that goal. At the end of the day, you're not going to find out if that goal is for you or not for you unless you go with it, unless you try it out. And just because you failed the first time, does that mean that goal is not for you? At the end of the day, just like Assassination Classroom, the novice and the teacher, they have a difference between each other. The difference is the teacher has failed more times than the novice had tried. So in this instance, you're not going to know if you're going to be good at something. You're not going to know if you're going to be successful at something if you don't try it. If you're just saying it and keeping it to your mind, okay, I want to be the best like no one ever was, but I'm never going on no journey. I'm saying I want to be the strongest Saiyan alive, but I'm not training in that gravity chamber. I'm saying I want to be the Wizard King despite not having magic. But you're not in the forest grinding, getting your money up, getting paid, getting strong, in all those aspects. If you want to be the best at something, if you want to do what you want to do in this life and be successful at it, you need to ask yourself, am I taking the steps for it, or am I just dreaming about it? Dream is good. Dreaming is excellent. But the question is, when do you want to turn your dream into reality? When do you want to look around and say that my dream is real and I'm not just trapped in somebody's genjutsu? When do you want to have that opportunity? Senku's saying it right now. You're not going to know if you're good at something. You're not going to know if you're going to be successful at something. You don't know if this route is for you unless you try. You have to take risks. You have to take risks and get out of your comfort zone. Some of us are okay just staying where we're at and not stretching a little further to see how the weather is over there and all that stuff. Some of us are okay with being the best in our circle, but don't want to try going to a different circle where the challenges may be a little bit more difficult, that the competition is really up there and whatnot, but you can see that that's going to make you grow. Iron sharpens iron. Staying in the same circumstances is not going to help you grow. Staying in circumstances where you already exceeded those levels is not going to help you grow. You need to keep moving. You need to keep progressing in a positive direction, and that's going to determine to you, is this route for me? Can I find success in this route? And if I fail once, does that mean I quit? No. If it's something that you want badly, you have to understand the risks that come with it. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be difficult. You have to understand it. But if you're willing to endure the pain, the struggle, the adversity, all the perks that come with it, and it's not good perks, and it's not them type of perks either. If you're willing to go through the fire to get what you want, when you come off on the other side, you're going to see that everything you work for will be worth it. The end of the opening for the new Black Clover intro shows two people dressed up in Wizard King clothing. I don't know who those two is, but it goes to show you that hard work is going to take you where you want to be. And I always use anime characters as the example because I want this to be the energy that you're bringing. If you're knocked down, you gotta get up. Do not stay down. Get up. It don't matter how many bones is broken in your body. It don't matter how bloody you are. Get back up and say "Marada," like Austin say, because you're not finished yet. One more time, I can still do this. Captain America, I can do this all day because my goal is bigger than the punches that you throwing at me, Jiren. My goal is bigger than the destruction you doing to me, Pain. My goal is bigger than everything that's going on. My goal is bigger than Zamasu and Goku Black trying to come here and establish order. My will is bigger than that. All these circumstances. My will is bigger than Overhaul trying to take over the world. My will be bigger than Shigaraki trying to take over the world. And that's the energy you have to bring. There's impediments in your way. There are circumstances that's trying to hinder you and trying to keep you in your little bubble. But it's time for you to break through that junk and get to that untapped potential. That same energy that Super Saiyan 2 Gohan brought to Cell, that's what you got to bring to every single thing that you want. And you're not going to know unless you try. Guys, thanks again for tuning in to the Heroes of Cardigan. This was Momentum Monday. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You know, Heroes of the Cardigan. Make sure you tell your friends about the Cardigan too. Do not keep the Cardigan to yourself. Like I said, we got to 100 subscribers, and that's thanks to you guys. But now, we're up in the ante. We're trying to go Super Saiyan 2 with 200 followers. And then after that, this is to go even further beyond. And you guys are going to help us do that. So let's continue to do this. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, as well as Twitter. And most importantly, tell your friends about the guild. If you rock with the guild and they rock with the same thing you rock with, what makes you think they won't rock with the guild too? Check us out. Go beyond.
Heart of a lion, no Simba. Spin straight fire like Shinra. Ain't nobody ever outdid us. Up in the clouds, no Nimbus. Got the Cardigan, we the fire force. Assassination classroom, I'm a killer course. Late Oreo, grinding, can't go poor. Ain't no going back like Elite Four. Grinding for my cost sound, we can eat more. Buzz Zerk on the beat like a beach horn. 4 Dragon Balls, help me, I need 3 more. And I'm still spinning fire like a people.